Chris Reid here, Product Manager for N-central. As we've continued to evolve N-central, one of our main areas of focus has been making your technicians more efficient. Today, I want to talk to you about how we're letting your technicians manage more when it comes to tickets, making it easier for them to understand what's going on with the device, letting them more easily take ownership of a ticket or change its status. Putting this kind of functionality in the N-central user interface makes your technicians more efficient because they don't need to switch back and forth between the N-central UI and whatever PSA solution you happen to have in place. At the device level, up here in the top right-hand corner, we've added a new Tickets drop-down menu, which pulls in information from the PSA about the device's last 5 tickets. You don't need to constantly flip back and forth between your two products anymore, N-central and your PSA solution. You can easily see all that's going on with the device. Open tickets, the last notes associated with those tickets, and you can also take action against the tickets. You can change who it is assigned to, you can change the status, and you can also add time entries. These tickets didn't even come from N-central, yet it's as if the two tools were connected. What happens in one gets updated in the other, and vice versa. This brings us to Patch. Patch in N-central is already an industry-leading feature. It gives you complete control and customizability. There's a lot of little but meaningful changes that we made here, so I'll save you the speech, and I'll show you how it is that we can do more and know more with N-central. The first change that we made was around the patch status service. We noticed that in a lot of cases, it was reporting a false failure. It would show up in the active issues view, or it would generate tickets when patches were detected. When we took a look at what was happening, we realized that patches were getting detected by N-central, were getting approved by your auto approval rules or by manual approvals, but then they weren't getting installed until perhaps later on in the week, but the patch status service was going failed right away. To address this problem, to make sure that the patch status service now only goes into a failed or warning state when there's really a problem, we've made the patch status service aware of maintenance windows. So whatever install windows, reboot windows, or download windows you have set up, the patch status service now knows about them, and it won't consider a patch to be failed until after an install and a reboot window has occurred. The second change that we made is in patch auto approval rules. We've added the ability to approve or decline patches by keyword and by KB number, which means that you can pick out patches that have, for example, the word preview in them and auto-decline them, or that have the word Skype in them and auto-approve them. The other change that we made was around being able to show you a bit more detail in the patch UI. Clicking here for Show Device Counts now reveals the details of the targeted devices with a clickable link to the device. This means that in your web of configurations for patching, you can identify which devices are targeted by device-level approvals. The last two changes that we've made might just be the biggest relief to you. One of the problems we hear frequently is that when it comes to things like AV Defender scans or recurring maintenance routines that you guys are running or software distribution tasks that you're doing, that if the device is offline when you've told that task to run, well, it won't run again until the next schedule is slated to happen. We've added now the ability to specify what you want the agent to do if the device is offline when a task was slated to run. You can see here that you can choose to only run the task at the next scheduled time, or, optionally, you can have the task run as soon as the machine comes back online. When you choose that option to run the task as soon as the machine comes back online, you have a couple of additional options. How many days from the original slated execution do you want this missed execution to happen in? And how long do you want to wait after boot up before the execution runs? That's a great option to have because it makes sure that you can control your user's boot up process. You're not going to interfere with it by running something that's fairly resource intensive like an AV scan.
I'm sorry it took us so long to make this video. These features can be yours with an update to your N-central server. If you're looking to stay informed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The details are on the screen. We look forward to updating you the next time around.